Wait, just do me a favor and come over here and talk about it. Well, because I feel partially responsible. That's why. Please. Okay, I'll see you later.
Partially responsible? What's happened?
Well, apparently a couple we know and love had a major confrontation at the polo club after we left. A major confrontation.
So Sophia finally showed up.
Oh, yeah. And Daddy made a grand gesture of sending champagne over to her table and waving with great abandon so Mama would see who he was sitting with.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. And then she went over to where he and Jamie were sitting and threw a glass of champagne in his face. What are you doing?
What? Well, I'm not doing anything.
You're smiling. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing.
Yes, you are. This isn't funny.
I didn't say it was funny.
You know, you are reveling in the fact that I did a ridiculous thing. I introduced my father to Jamie, and then he starts to flirt with her like there's no tomorrow. How could he do something like that?
How could he not do something like that?
What?
Factor in the facts. Your father has an ego approximately the size of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, but, you know, just answer me. Why do all men have to act like 2-year-olds?
Oh, man, I beg your pardon. I have noticed that other genders on occasion act childishly. Like when we think we can act like little elves and try to get our parents back together without them noticing, for instance.
Thank you for 30 seconds without saying, I told you so, Edie.
45. Then.
I mean, come on. You have such restraint. You know how much like my mother I am?
No, how much like your mother are you?
Oh, give me a glass with something in it.
Are you threatening me? Didn't you threaten me, babe?
I'm threatening
Don't you choose me off unless you can back it up. I mean, you want to have a tickling contest to see who's better? Saved by the bell. You know, on second thought, why don't you get that call? Because it might be your father, you know, thanking you for making his night.
You're really asking for it.
I think I'll get it. Yeah. Vic, what's up? The Blues? You mean the environmental group? What kind of threats? Well, why don't you send a couple of uniforms over there, take a statement or two, and then I'll be in a little while, and you can give me a full report. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye.
Is that about the Blues spearheading that demonstration outside the chemical plant?
Yeah, they're going to do it, and somebody's upset about it. Their local office got some threats warning them to cancel or else.
Serious threats?
I don't know.
Maybe I should call Daddy. It's his company.
Well, that would be premature. We're going to be on it, so...
Still, maybe I should call the station and let them know this would be a great story for them.
Well, I guess, if you think.
But then again, I'm not really that ready to go back to work.
Then again, I hear you. I don't want to go back to work either. I hate going back to work.
Well, you know, I think we should do something about both our schedules, so that the only time we see each other is in the bathroom when we brush our teeth. I think that's bad.
It's called two-career hell.
Yeah, but I think we should do something about it. I mean, we should be able to both be committed to our jobs and not let everything else take a beating. I mean, we should be able to set aside time for ourselves and for the kids. I mean, if you don't write things down, it usually never gets done.
So what are you suggesting, that we keep an appointment book for our home life?
Well, maybe, yeah. Well, we make dates and nothing cancels them except life or death.
I can't argue with that. I think it's probably an excellent idea.
Well, good.
In fact, I'd like to kick off the scheduling, if you don't mind. It's 10:30 now. What do you say we pencil in a personal moment just between the two of us for, say, 10:31?
Sounds good.
Okay, that's coming up any moment now.
I could get used to this, Cruz. I mean,
you're extremely easy to please. I love you.
Well, are you coming home for lunch?
Well, I suppose that depends on how much time we have to spend following up this Blues situation.
Well, you know, I remember when they were just a little grassroots thing. I mean, now they're this big nationwide concern. They have enough political impact to make the opposition making threats, and I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, it started to mushroom when this new guy took over. What's this guy's name?
Dash.
Nichols.
Nichols.
That dude has been on more magazine covers this year than Mike Gorbachev.
Well, he's a charismatic personality, that's for sure. I watched some video on him when we were editing some things together for
Sure
Earth Day.
he is.
Don't go. I miss you.
You won't be alone. Your mama's gonna come by, right?
Don't leave me!
No, I'm sure she knows you were just trying to help.
No, she doesn't. She's gonna hate me.
Now you just need to remember that it's only people that can change things between them now. Or your mom and dad themselves. Well, it's later for me.
Love you.
Hey, man. Tony said I could probably find you here.
Yeah, hold on for long. I've got a meeting with my boss. Yeah.
Hey, Ricky, hold on.
What do you
man.
want from me? What do you got in store for me today now? What, you want me to stand behind a bar for the rest of my life while these people blow their cheap booze breath all over me and talk about their woes from day to day?
Wait a second, man. I never... Wait. I didn't like that bar to begin with. What are you talking about? Man, I don't know how you hung there as long as you did.
And, well, finish it. You know what you want to say. But it was an honest job, right? It was honest work.
Yeah, it was honest work, and there's plenty of honest jobs to be had, and if you've got one now, I'm very happy for you, man. Why is it so difficult for you to hear me say that?
What do you mean, if? If I have one now? If I've got one now? I know you, Cruz. As soon as you found out that I was happy and excited about this new job, you smelled something. You're waiting for me to screw up. That's what you're waiting for. It's all written across your face.
You're the one who's waiting this time. You're waiting for a lecture from me. I understand why, but it's not going to come. I don't know how it ever got to this, man. I have eyes, you know. I've been watching you. I've seen the changes in you this year. There have been big changes in you. You've made a lot of connections with people. You got a new job. I hope it'll lead to great things. I think you've already done some pretty great things. And I'm really sorry, brother, if I made you feel otherwise. I mean it.
All right, well, maybe I jumped off the handle, too. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
No,
you know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a part of, it's a part of me that's always wanting to borrow trouble, you know?
Yeah, we got to try to get over that.
Yeah, I know. I will. I mean, I wish I could tell you more about this job, Cruz. That's the honest God's truth. I wish I could, but the thing is, I haven't really started yet, and I don't know what this job's going to entail, to tell you the truth.
That's cool. Well, maybe after you've met with your boss today, you'll have a better idea.
Yeah.
If you don't mind my asking, what are you doing reading about the Blue Sky Brigade?
I don't know. Somebody just left it there, picked it up. Just passed the time.
Oh, well, okay. The only reason I mention it is that they're going to have a rally tonight, and we heard down at the station there may be some kind of trouble. So.
What do you mean trouble? What kind of trouble?
Oh, I don't know. You look sharp, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got to run. It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. And thanks for stopping by, saying those things you did. I mean that, too.
Yeah, you bet. Before you go, there is one thing I should mention.
What's that? Yeah, here we go. I mean...
No, man.
Too good to be true.
It's just your tie, man.
What's wrong with my tie?
Straighten it.
Her name was Jamie Lawrence. She's a psychiatrist at Cruz's department. Remember when he went and saw her? Remember when I told you that he...
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, she's this really nice person. I saw her in Cruz's office, and I just asked her to come and have dinner.
Just an impulse.
Well, not exactly, Mama.
No, not exactly, Mama, no. You did it because maybe if I saw your father with an attractive woman, all of a sudden I get some of those old feelings back again. Is that right?
Well, I thought that maybe jealousy might be good for you because, I didn't think it was going to instigate a brawl.
It was not a brawl.
Well,
your father sent me champagne, and I gave it back to him in his face, that's all. Well, the way he was behaving, it's a good thing I didn't cold cock him.
Well, Mama, the only reason that he was acting like a jerk is because of the fact that he wants your attention. I mean, he doesn't even know this woman. He just met her.
It does not matter.
No, it does matter. Mama, it matters. Okay? The two of you feel an incredible amount of passion for each other. I mean, if Danny makes you this angry...
If he makes me this angry, I will never, ever live with this man again.
Well, Mama, come on. I know the two of you are going to come back together and realize that you love each other. And I just have to stay out of it.
No, Eden, it's not going to happen. I thought it could, but not after last
Mama?
night. You have got to quit hoping, and I don't want you to argue with me. You have just said yourself that you can't go around fixing people's lives and his family anymore.
Oh.
We can take care of ourselves. Thank you very much.
All right, fine. Well, then I guess my question about Kelly goes right out the window.
What question?
Well, I talked to Sarita, and she said that, Robert Barr came by the house, and I thought maybe he wanted to get back together with her.
Well, she's staying away from him, isn't she?
Yes, she is. But maybe if she knew about the letter, she wouldn't stay away from him, and she'd, give him a chance.
I don't think he deserves a second chance, do you?
I don't know. Maybe. Mama, this thing about this letter is eating me up. I think that Kelly should know about the letter, read it, and then just decide for herself.
Mrs. Castillo, how do you do? I'm Deborah London.
Oh, hi. Thank
Feel
you.
as if I know you already.
Oh, please.
Thanks.
Surrey Productions, I can't say I'm familiar with this.
Oh, it's European-based. We're doing a television documentary on America in the 90s. As I mentioned to you over the phone, I've already interviewed several members of your very famous family.
Yeah, you did. When was this?
A few weeks ago, I met your sister first, then your father. Formidable man, I must say. Practically threatened to sue me for taking pictures of his property. I did manage to convince him that our peace would be to his advantage.
I see. Well, I'm not really sure I have enough time for you. I was just about ready to take the children to the playground.
Oh, well, I won't keep you, I promise. I would just like to get some quick comments, if I may.
Okay. About my father, my sister, who?
Robert Barr.
Robert Barr.
Yes, he's part of the documentary as well, a rather large part, in fact. It is true, isn't it, that the two of you worked very closely together last year during the period that Capwell Industries was absorbed by Mr. Barr?
That was really a very unhappy period for Capwell Enterprises, and I think I'd really rather not dwell on it.
For professional or personal reasons?
Miss London, this is really not the kind of... I think I'm really going to have to decline.
Oh, well, that's my mistake. I thought perhaps a fellow journalist might appreciate what I was up against and give me a break. I guess not.
What you're up against?
Robert Barr's a very private man, It's difficult to get him to talk about anything.
Well, far be it from me to let you in on things he'd rather not divulge.
Oh, don't misunderstand. It doesn't have to be anything scandalous. Just something vaguely personal, an anecdote, a story from his childhood.
And what makes you think I'd be privy to childhood stories from Robert Barr?
Well, I know that he grew up on an island called Las Serenas, and that's all I know. Well, maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. What do you think? Maybe I should just try to contact his parents if they still live there.
His parents?
Yeah, everybody has parents tucked away somewhere, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. They're dead, are they?
Look, Miss London, I'm really gonna have to ask you to leave.
Would you just confirm this one thing for me, please?
I can't say it's any big secret, but I'm sure you would understand why Robert Barr didn't want to discuss it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It must be painful for him. Listen, I won't bother you anymore, Mrs. Castillo, and I would like to thank you for your time.
Sure.